Hey girl, do you hear that? It's your midlife wake up call. This playlist is just for you. That's right. You know the woman who has mastered everyone else's to do list, but cannot find her own anymore. You know who you are, the gal that swapped mixtapes for carpool lines and silenced your magic for everyone else, who buried her wild, beautiful, inconvenient wants to be responsible, to be available, to be grateful, and to be polite. Let me say this very clearly. It's not too late. Your dreams still get a shot at this. They are just waiting for you to hit play because this is your and era. That's right. It's your and era. Think Taylor Swift's iconic era, and we're going to swap a few things. We're going to swap sequence for Doc Martens and access for expansion. This isn't about becoming someone new. Oh, no, no. This is about turning up the volume on you to Bade, to be anything and do everything that you desire, to be the snack packer and the startup founder drafting our empire between soccer games, the school pickup pro and the solo traveler booking Bali at midnight. You get to be the glue and the glitter. You don't have to choose anymore. Imagine that. Because the moment you stopped wanting more, that wasn't clarity. That was conditioning. Your and era is here now. It's not for someday. So let me just break it down for y'all. Okay, this is what Bade is all about. BADE. Be anything, do everything. It's about shaking off the fog. It's about reclaiming your voice. It's about wanting more without the guilt. It's for being seen for who you are, not just what you do. Because honestly, if you stay on autopilot, if you continue on this path, living on autopilot, just going through the motions, you risk living a half-lived life. And worse, you risk teaching your daughter to silence her fire. You risk living this world with your music still inside of you. And let's be real, your past self did not survive grunge to die in the aisles of Target. I mean, as much as I love Target, but come on. So Bade is a verb. It's an action. It's not just a vibe. It's a mindset. It's not just a brand. It's a rebellion to be anything and do everything you desire because you can. Not in 5 years, not when the house is clean, not someday. Now, 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 now. And by the way, this does not mean you quit your life. Not at all. We're just elevating it. We're just turning it up. We're just turning you back on. So no, you do not have to quit your life, but you might have to hijack it because it boils down to taking back your story, what lives in here. You have spent years editing everyone else's story. It is time you wrote your own. And when you say yes to yourself, when you say yes to the Bade life, you realize that that cage that often makes you feel so stuck in your life, guess what? It was never locked. It was never locked. And that girl, the one that used to play loud music, she is still in there. She's waiting for you with her banana clip and her lip gloss, waiting for you to hit play in your life, to hit play finally. Because here's the thought. What if the selfish label that we've been feeling for wanting more is just a word they use to keep you playing small? Have you thought about that? So grab a sticky note and I want you to write in big, bold letters, I get to want more without any of the guilt. And I want you to put it in your mirror, on your wine cooler, in your closet, wherever you can see it, and remind yourself that you get to do this thing called life. It is a privilege and you get to live your dreams. And I want you to keep reading that sticky note until your nervous system accepts it, okay? Until it stops flinching. Because guess what? Rebellion is a lot cheaper than therapy and a lot louder than wine. Subscribing to Bade is like finding your favorite pair of jeans buried in the back of the closet. And I'm here to remind you that they never stop fitting. You just forgot how to wear them. You just forgot how to show off in them and kick your booty out, let's be honest. So, if you miss the girl that used to dance like no one was watching, if you are done being an afterthought in your own life, and if you've been fluent in everyone else's language and forgot how to speak yours, the time is now. And by the way, great news. We're the latchkey generation. So we know how to get back in the door, back into our lives. So subscribe, become an insider, and join some of the workshops that feel more like a mixtape party where we dream really big dreams, where we turn I can't into watch me, and we swap pity parties for I get to, where we revive that girl that you left back in the 90s, who, by the way, had zero tolerance for settling. Bade isn't about fixing you. It's about finally coming home to the girl who knew she could rule the world, to you. Your best chapters aren't behind you. They're waiting for you to write them. You have only scratched the surface of who you are becoming. More freedom, more choice, more you. You deserve that. Consider this your midlife remix, and you get to be the DJ. You are in control. The world needs your and energy, not later, now, to be anything and do everything that you desire starting now.